Welcome to the third race of the 2025 NASCAR season for the weekend of February 28th through March 2nd of 2025. This weekend we have two races at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. The Xfinity Series Focus Held 250 and the Echopark Automotive Grand Prix. The Truck Series is off this week. Last Saturday in the Truck Series Freight 208 at Atlanta, my pick to win, Kyle Busch, led 80 of 135 laps, side drafting Stuart Friesen at the finish to win by 17/100ths of a second. Friesen was second and Tyler Ankrum third. In the process, Kyle Busch put on a driving clinic for the other truck drivers to learn from. Busch said in his victory interview that the young driver should go back and rewatch the race and take notes on what he did. It certainly was a master class on how to race at Atlanta. This was Kyle Busch's 67th career Truck Series win. After two races, Grant Enfinger leads the truck standings. Ty Majeski and Chandler Smith round out the top three. In the 2025 Xfinity Series Bennett Logistics and Transportation 250 at Atlanta, Austin Hill, my pick to win, would lead 146 out of 163 laps to get his third straight win at Atlanta, while cars were wrecking behind the leaders. In the process, Hill tied Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart with 8 drafting track wins in the Xfinity Series for his career. Justin Allgaier and Eric Almirola would round out the top three on Saturday night. Austin Hill is currently first in the Xfinity Series standings after 2 races, followed by Sheldon Creed and Jesse Love. Both Hill and Love have 1 win on the season. In the 2025 Ambetter Health 400 at Atlanta, with 32 laps to go, Carson Hocevar would get into Blaney, who spun out, bringing out the caution. With 3 laps to go, Bell gets loose, pushing Cindric into the outside wall. Both drivers would spin out and eventually hit the inside wall. In overtime, Carson Hocevar pushed Christopher Bell to move him and make it 3 wide. Cars started wrecking behind them, bringing out the caution, unlike the Xfinity race on Saturday. A controversial call for sure. Bell was leading at the time of the caution, Hocevar second, and Larson third. Ryan Blaney, William Byron, and Tyler Reddick are your current top 3 after 2 races. William Byron is the only one of those 3 with a win on the season so far. On Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time is Xfinity practice, followed by Xfinity qualifying at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Both events can be streamed on the CW app. On Saturday, the Cup Series practice starts at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Cup qualifying is at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Both of those events are on Prime Video. The final event on Saturday is the Xfinity Series Focus Health 250 at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the CW network. The final event for the weekend is on Sunday at the Circuit of Americas in the Cup Series Echopark Automotive Grand Prix at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. That will be all for the weekend. The weather for the weekend looks like highs in the low to mid-70s for Friday, Saturday, and all of Sunday. Only a 20% chance of rain is forecasted for Sunday. It does not look like weather will be a problem for the weekend of races. In the 2024 Xfinity Series Focus Health 250 at the Circuit of the Americas, on the second to last corner, Shane Van Gisbergen tried to move Austin Hill out of the way. Both went wide, allowing Kyle Larson to get the lead and hold on for the win. Even though Van Gisbergen finished second, he was given a 30-second penalty for cutting the course, which put him in 27th. Hill would finish second, and John Hunter Nemechek third. In the 2025 Xfinity Series Focus Health 250, Sam Mayer is my pick to win. Even though there are several Cup drivers in this race, I decided to go with Xfinity drivers in my predictions. Mayer finished top 10 in 3 of 5 road races last season, 9th at COTA, 3rd at Sonoma, and 1st at the Roval. Mayer now has 4 road wins in his Xfinity career. My first wild card is Austin Hill. Hill was the COTA runner-up in 2024, 5th at Sonoma, and 4th at the Roval. This gave Austin Hill 3 top 10 finishes out of 5 road races last season. I didn't use the Chicago Street Race in the Xfinity stats on this video. My second wild card is Connor Zilisch. Zilisch finished first at the Watkins Glen, race last year in his first ever Xfinity race. So I figured I would put him in as the wild card because he may end up being a very good road course driver. In the 2024 Echopark Automotive Grand Prix, William Byron led 42 of 68 laps at COTA to claim his second victory of the season. Christopher Bell was second, and Ty Gibbs third. This weekend, in the 2025 Cup Series Echopark Automotive Grand Prix, Shane Van Gisbergen is my pick to win. Van Gisbergen had 3 road wins in the Xfinity Series last season, but is a pro on this type of course, winning 3 championships in the Australian Supercar Series in 2016, 2021, and 2022. In 2023, Van Gisbergen did a one-off NASCAR race at the inaugural Chicago Street Race and won. So with these stats, I think Shane Van Gisbergen is a threat to win on any road course against any NASCAR drivers. Ross Chastain, who won this race in 2022 and has the 3rd best average finish on this track amongst active drivers at 4th, is my first wild card. Chastain finished 4th at this race last year. He also had 5th place finishes at Watkins Glen and Sonoma. His consistent finishes last year on road courses is why I have him as a wild card this weekend. My second wild card is Tyler Reddick. I did include the street races in the Cup Series Drivers 2024 road course stats. So Reddick was 5th at this race last year and 2nd at the Chicago race and 8th at Sonoma. In 3 races at COTA, Reddick has an average finish of 6th, and I look for him to do well on Sunday. Good luck to my picks this weekend in the Cup Series. There are so many drivers that can contend for the win this weekend. Let me know who you think will win this weekend, and as always, thanks for watching.